Now this here's a story about a fine young man who didn't want to be shipped off to Vietnam. Hell no, he wouldn't go, not on anyone's word. So he went down to the draft board and got himself deferred. Draft, dodge, and Donald. Draft, dodge, and Donald. You might ask yourself, how did he do that now? Well, the answer is easy if you just know how. All you need is a rich dad, and he had one, my lord, to put up the money so you can afford to stay in school, hang out in the dorms, learn all the right rules, fill out the right forms, and you'll have yourself a brand spanking new classification 2S deferment. And that's just what this kid did. They called him Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Draft, dodge, and Donald. Yodelay, hoo, yodelay, hoo, yodelay. Well, nothing lasts forever, so they say. Maybe Donald's dad was tired of paying his way. Whatever. The kid was out of school, and that put him in a bind. He wanted to stay stateside, so he was going to have to find some piece of paper to replace his prize 2S. He spent a few worried nights, I guess, or maybe not. In any case, it didn't take long for a doctor to write a note saying something was wrong with Donald's feet. He had bone spurs, according to the doc. Now, back in high school, the kid was a first-class jock, a real star athlete, one of the best. But you know, he did fail that doctor's test. What a lucky break for Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Well, the decade turned, years flew by. We quit Vietnam, and that must have brung a sigh of relief from our hero. Since the draft was done, it was the 70s. The lad could have some fun, and I'm guessing he did have some fun, because later on in the 90s, look, there he was, talking to Howard Stern on national TV about how he got laid without getting VD. He said it was his own personal Vietnam. And that got me thinking. You suppose he felt guilty for watching his military school buddies ship out while he stayed here? Nah, 'cause he was Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Go on, kid, get along. Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Draft, Dodge, and Donald. Yodelay, hoo, yodelay, hoo, yodelay. Draft, Dodge, and Donald.